欢迎大家。
That's the head of marketing of a New Zealand business, extending her greetings in Mandarin Chinese. The company she works for is one of many overseas brands who don't necessarily operate in China, but have reached the nation's customers through an app, Xiaohongshu, which is popular among young Chinese for sharing different experiences.
We set up the account because international tourism is obviously really big for us, and we wanted China to be part of our strategy. Outside of Australia, the US, China is the next biggest audience for us to talk to.
The business has an in-house team in Auckland to produce content in Chinese and a market for both offshore Chinese tourists and local Chinese-speaking communities.
Earlier this year, we opened a new hotel here in the Auckland precinct. We doubled our bookings for the hotel within its first month. We know that was a direct attribution of the content that the team have on Little Red Book.
And for last year's Chinese Singles' Day Shopping Festival, they sold thousands of tickets through promotional codes on the Xiaohongshu account. The National Gallery from London is another overseas organization that's established a big fan base on the app.
Just to say thank you very much.
3 years ago, they followed a local partner's advice to set up the account. Now, through the collaboration, apart from the fan base, they've also landed commercial deals with other brands in China.
The National Gallery gained extra revenue from commercial deals, apart from more brand exposure in China. Additionally, it can attract more Chinese tourists when these people go to visit the UK.
Xiaohongshu says there's been a more robust trend for overseas brands to use the digital platform to explore the Chinese market and recommend products to Chinese consumers. Up to October 2024, the number of such brands has increased threefold compared to 2 years ago. Up to November this year, over 200,000 products from more than 100 industries globally have been discussed by users of the app. More overseas brands from a variety of industries have tapped into digital apps such as the Xiaohongshu to attract Chinese consumers and provide them with greater services.